Hey everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, I'll show you how you can bypass CGNAT. Say you want to run your own AdGuard home server, or it can be even a Minecraft server, or perhaps you wanted to access any IoT device when you are out. Okay, say it's an IPTV camera and you have not connected that IPTV camera to the internet, and you are behind a CGNAT, or your ISP does not allow port forwarding on your internet connection, whatever it could be. So yeah, this video will help you in that. Okay, for overcoming CGNAT, we are going to use Tailscale. What is Tailscale? Simply put, on the surface, Tailscale is a surface which makes deploying virtual private network, or VPN in short, for your personal devices a really easy thing to do. For virtual private network, it uses the Wireguard protocol. But what makes Tailscale different from all the other VPN deployment projects you may find on the internet is, and which is also the main focus of this video, is how it takes care of the process of NAT traversal. Your only task with Tailscale is deployment and management. The rest you can leave it on the software itself. Okay, this was the small intro to the Tailscale. Now let's get started. To install Tailscale, simply come to tailscale.com and click on use Tailscale to sign up. Okay, since I already have my account, I'll just sign in there, but you can sign in with Google, Microsoft, or GitHub. Okay. Okay, my dear people, I have signed into my Tailscale account. When you would first sign up to Tailscale, you would be greeted on a simple quick start guide. Okay, it would have nothing but just the ways to install Tailscale on your preferred devices. Since I have already passed that window, I am just been taken to the Tailscale's management page. Okay, so I am currently on Windows right now, but for most optimal performance, I would recommend that you install Tailscale on a Linux based machine. Okay, if you have a single board computer, okay, like it can be Raspberry Pi or Orange Pi or whatever board you have, I would recommend that you install Tailscale there, because Tailscale on Windows does not have the ability to advertise routes. Okay, what is route advertising in Tailscale? Let's say you have a security camera. You now obviously can't deploy Tailscale on IP camera and access its footage over your private Tailscale network, and this is where advertising routes come in. When running on Linux, Tailscale can act as a gateway device, kind of a soft router, I would say, to relay the traffic of those devices where you can't install Tailscale directly on to back to you wherever you are in the world right now. Okay, I hope you get the basic idea why I want you to install Tailscale on Linux machine. Okay, it is not really a requirement that you get a single board computer. You can just install Tailscale on a VM on Windows. Okay, just make sure to bridge your VM's network with your actual network, so otherwise it would just become another NAT. Okay, and Tailscale need real access to your network. Okay, so let's install Tailscale on my virtual machine. Okay, before moving ahead, let me give you a quick rundown of what topology I'm running. Currently I'm running a VM, okay, which is Windows, which is directly connected to the internet. Then I have two devices. Okay, those are also virtual devices, but they are behind a double NAT and they can't be accessed directly from this Windows machine right now. Let me show you that in one of those machines I will be installing Tailscale, and in the other machine I have running AdGuard Home. So for to show you that how advertising routes work. Okay, so as you can see, I can't access that my Linux machine because there is no route to that machine right now. Okay, so to access that, let's move to my second machine. Okay, this is the machine where I'll be installing Tailscale. To do that, simply I'll have to type as curl. Okay, this is the command. Just press enter. Okay, the Tailscale has been installed. It is saying to start Tailscale. You have to type sudo Tailscale up, but we are going to enhance this command. To do that, Tailscale up. The first flag is advertise exit node, and the second flag is advertise routes. In my case, my physical network is 192.168.168.0/24. So what is advertise exit node? I have already told you about advertise routes. So what is advertise exit node? It would simply run a VPN server on this machine. So whenever you would be out using public Wi-Fi or hotel's Wi-Fi or whatever it is, you can just with the tap of a single button, you can simply connect back to your home internet connection via Wireguard tunnel. So all your internet traffic would flow to that tunnel, and your connection at least would be saved from the public Wi-Fi or hotel's Wi-Fi or whatever it is. Okay, so the first flag do that. So I'll simply press enter. Let me quickly enter the URL on my Windows machine. So everything's good. Let me connect. Okay, we have added our first machine on Tailscale network. Before we can allow this device to advertise its routes and to allow it to run as a VPN server, we have to actually first authorize these devices. To do that, click on edit route settings and enable the routes and exit node. Okay, it's warning us that key expiries is on. To simply overcome this warning, click on disable key expiry. Okay, this is it. Okay, we are done for this part. If you had noticed, Tailscale had warned us that IP forwarding is disabled, subnet routing exit node will not work. To overcome this issue, simply just visit this help page and follow the guide there. I know what I have to do, so I'll just do that for you. If you just to enable IP forwarding, we don't have to do much. First uncomment this line and then uncomment this line, save this file, and then do sudo systemctl/p. Okay, this was it, and we are good to go on this machine. Okay, let me check if I can now reach this machine now. No, I will not be able to reach this machine yet, because I also have to install Tailscale on my Windows machine as well. Okay, to do that, simply go to download and download Tailscale. I already have Tailscale downloaded, so I'll just skip this and open the setup, launch it, and we have Tailscale running on our device. Now let's authorize this device as well. Connect, and that is it. Can we ping this device yet? Not yet actually, and this is it. Okay, my dear people, our device is now reachable on the Tailscale network. Okay, so this was the whole video. Before moving ending this video, I'll show you how I can access these devices as well on my phone networks as well. Okay, can we reach the AdGuard home, which is on the second device, which does not have Tailscale installed? Let me check. 1.168. I believe 129 slash port 3000, and we can reach it. Okay, my dear people, this was it. If you want to run your own custom DNS solution with Tailscale network, you can also do that. Simply come to DNS uh, go to where override. Oh yeah, so yeah, it is this. Okay, so I'll just type in the address of my device where the my custom DNS solution is running, and I can force this. Let me show you. If I had 168.129, save it, and I can override DNS. Okay, so all the devices that would be using Tailscale, their DNS traffic would be forwarded on DNS server. Okay, so this was it, my dear people. If I want to funnel my all my internet traffic through or my VPN server, all I would have to do is simply click here on Windows. On phone, I would show you in the next. No, I will show you now, and simply click tap here, virtual. Okay, and now my whole traffic would be forwarded to from my VPN server. It's this easy. Okay, my god, this is not an easy stuff for me. Okay, I'll have the hope see you in the next video, my dear people. Bye. Okay. Oh, it is done. It is done.